So this tutorial is going to be on how to cut different pieces of the image in one mat. I'll be doing this character. My client wants it for her Roomba. How cute is that? So I already separated all the layers of the image. Okay, but I do want to try to save vinyl, not waste too much of vinyl in between. So I'll just be doing some slicing. For example, this one, I'm going to slice this piece, and this is just me because I like to save on vinyl. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. So I'm just going to take a square. So I'm just going to place it over the skate, I guess, and I'm going to go ahead and slice it. And then now it can move. And then I'm also going to do it, I'm going to do it on this part of the red. It's too much space. Slice, I'm using the same square. So then get rid of the gray one, and then you see these could move a little closer. And then I'll do the white as well. I'll get a new square. So new square, just place it over here. And then slice. There you go, delete the gray. And I'm gonna do the top. I was gonna say crown, the top of the whatever. Delete. So there's two ways of doing it to cut it on the same mat. So one way is you could send it to cut and then just rearrange the layers and then move everything to one color, one of the mats, and then just place them in their individual spaces. So you would have to move all of them to one. Another way is you could select all and change it to one color. I would choose like a light color, because if you choose the black one, sometimes it's a little hard to see it on the mat. So make everything one color and send it to cut. It's going to show up all in one mat, one color. So now you just have to rearrange them. So just move them around. So this is the blue part. I'm going to put it here. I always try to make them fit inside the exact number of squares, so it's easier when I cut the vinyl. So that one fits there, and then this is the white one. I'm just gonna move it here. So there you go. This is also white, and this is also part of the white. And now the black one is going to be in the corner, and I'll move the red over here on the 4. So this one's a really easy image because it only has a few colors. Depending on how complex or how many layers, then you just start placing them in designated spaces. Like this one is going to be on the 4. So when I cut the red vinyl, I'm going to place it on the 4th marker. So yeah, just make it as easy as you can. So now that I'm ready to cut the material, I have a specific size that I'm going to cut it. For example, the white is going to be 3 by 3 inches. The red is going to be 3 by 2 inches. And then the black, it's a little off the 6, so it'll be 6.5 inches by 4, because every square is an inch. And so on and so forth for all the rest of the layers. And now the next step is to cut our vinyl or cardstock or whatever material you're using for your project. So I got all my vinyls. Let's start with the white. The one thing I like about Cricut vinyl is that it has the grid on the back. And in case you didn't know, every 4 squares, it's 1 inch. So I base it on the grid whenever I'm cutting. So the white one is 3 by 3, and I haven't clicked continue because I like seeing it bigger like this because I'm blind. Once you hit continue and you click edit, and then it gets a little smaller. So then the white is 3 by 3, so I go 1, 2, 3 by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is my white. So the red is 3 by 2. Let me get this thing out. So it's 1, 2 by 3. 1, 2. I'm just gonna cut it here. Okay, got my red. And then I got these snaps bracelets at Amazon. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do so. That keeps my rolls tight together. Okay, so now we're gonna put the pieces of vinyl where they belong. So the first one is on the corner. That's the black right here. Then the white was here. You see how it's matching up. Another thing to remember is that you have to group your material according to the same kind. For example, all of these pieces of vinyl are the same. They're permanent, so they have the same cut settings. But if you were using glitter vinyl and permanent glossy, you would have to put the glitter vinyl in a separate mat. It's same with cardstock. If you're using plain cardstock, they are going to go in one mat, and if you're using texture cardstock or glitter, then you have to put those in a separate mat because they have to go with the same cut settings. Alright, so now that we have our material set to premium vinyl or whatever your material settings will be, we could go ahead and load it into the machine and let it do its thing. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. Cutting on the same mat could be a little time saver. Now this part I'm just going to be putting the decal together and prep it so I could ship it to the client and she could put it on her Roomba as she requested it. And don't forget to check out the video description down below so you can see what materials I used in this video.
Okay guys, so make sure to leave a like and hit the thumbs up button and hit the bell button and then also subscribe so you never miss another video. Bye!